So today I'm standing here with Kathy Greggs, the founder of PACT, her opinion on the resolution. So here we are today with Miss Kathy Greggs. Kathy, tell us, how did you feel when you heard the decision from the City Council?
Well, when I heard the decision of them repurposing the Market House, first of all, a year ago, there was a decision that was on the floor where they wouldn't repurpose it. They'll go back to it to readdress the issue of the Market House. Some of the council members, including the mayor, opt to actually remove it. But then, this time they're saying repurpose it, and some people changed their decision, which I find it very ignorant, because I think we need to be a little bit more consistent and have transparency with our citizens when we're talking about voting when it comes to being a city council member or the mayor. I'm highly disappointed because the fact of we have enough funds to actually build a Civil War Reconstruction War Museum, but we don't have the funds to actually remove the Market House. I am very distraught by that because we put $7.5 million into the Civil War Museum. We also put $30 million into a stadium. So I'm trying to understand where we don't have funds to actually remove this. This right here shows that we still have an issue with systematical racism here in our own city, not just across the U.S., but here as well, because no one is willing to address the issues that cause traumas with other races. They want to only address the issues that cause trauma with only one race. Let's make sure we understand something, okay? We already have a museum. We have the Special Operations Museum. We have the Airborne Museum. We have the Women's Museum. And now they're trying to build a Civil War Reconstruction Museum. We also have other tourism places that's here, such as the stadium. We have the actual hotel that's historical. So my point is, how would you want more tourism to come around something that is psychologically making the people feel like they have no say-so, no voice, because they're still enslaved, or because they're still dealing with the psychological trauma of knowing that their ancestors was sold there. Their ancestors had to walk down the street in humility around white people and get sold there at that place, and actually to drive around it, and it becomes a historical monument for everyone to see, and people can come and tour and put money in there, get souvenirs for it. It's such a slap in the face of a poverty, because if I have to feel like I'm still enslaved where I live at, and I'm paying taxes here, and I'm buying stuff here, and I'm putting in my workforce here, my family lives here, I'm buying homes here, and I have to deal with the psychological trauma of seeing the Market House every day when I go to work downtown, because I may have a business there, are you going to tell me that we must continue to repeat history? Because that's what we're doing. We're repeating history. We have not moved on from the 400 years that we have been enslaved, because we are looking at this Market House.